Hello again everyone from Tokyo, Japan. Welcome back to Two Wheels in Tokyo. Today I'm going to be doing yet another review, but I'm not going to be reviewing a bicycle or a bicycle component today. Today I'm going to be talking about something which every serious or even semi-serious cyclist should have, and that's a good quality floor pump. Now, if you are a serious cyclist or semi-serious cyclist, you should be airing up your tires before each ride. You do this for a few reasons. The first reason is to make sure that you have the optimal tire pressure in your tires, which will give you the optimal performance. The second thing is to, it gives you an automatic check every morning of the condition of your tires. And you can see if they've leaked down more than they usually have since the last time you aired them up. And also to prevent damage. Now, if the tire pressure gets too low, you can get things like pinch flats, or you can damage your rims if you go over a rock or a tree branch or something like that. So keeping your tires consistently aired up is a win-win-win situation. And if you're going to be doing this on a daily basis or almost daily basis, you should try to get the best pump you can get. Now, this pump is the best one which I could find, the best one which I have so far tried. This is the Lezyne or Lezyne. I'll go ahead and pronounce it Lezyne because that seems to be the way it's pronounced here in Japan. This is the alloy digital drive pump. And what that means, it has an alloy body, an aluminum alloy body. And drive is what they use to describe all of their pumps. Digital means it has this digital gauge on the bottom, which you can switch on by pushing a button, and you can change the setting from PSI to bar. And another thing I like about this is that it has a battery status gauge, which lets you know the condition of the battery and when you should be thinking about changing it. And this particular one is the 18K version. That's the gold version. I imagine the 18K is supposed to hint that this is gold plated. It's not expensive enough to be, have any real gold on it, as this week gold hit like $5,000 an ounce. But even if it, were real gold, it would only be like $2 worth. I got it because I didn't necessarily need the gold finish. I got it because that's all they had in stock. So sometimes that happens. But the main reason I bought this pump is for this guy right here, the pump head. This is Lezyne's Pro Pump Head. What I like about this is that it attaches more easily and removes or detaches more easily than most of the ones which I've used without causing damage and without, with a minimal pressure loss. Now, when you attach it, you lose just a tiny bit of pressure, but when you detach it, you don't lose any pressure. That's one of the things which I really like about this. And another important point, as I said, so far in my experience, it isn't as likely to damage the Presta valve as other types of head designs. So far, I haven't been able to cause any damage. Just the way that this fits together, it makes it kind of difficult to damage a Presta valve. The best feature, one of the best features, is this bleed down valve. So this is a high volume pump. So one pump on this will add a lot of pressure to a road bike tire and a fair amount of pressure to a mountain bike tire. And if you run up over the pressure, you can simply push this button in and you can read the gauge and you can let out air until you get the optimum pressure. Normally on mini pumps, you have to remove the pump, you have to push on the valve stem to bleed out some of the air, then reattach the pump, and hopefully you got it right. Otherwise, you have to go through the process again. I like this one because it just screams out quality. So much better than anything else I've used. But it wouldn't be a proper review unless I actually showed you this pump head in action. So I'm going to go ahead and air up the tires on my road bike. I've got it sitting in my bedroom, so I'll catch you in there in just a moment. Alrighty, this is my road bike here, my Specialized Tarmac, the one which I took my big spill on back in September. Luckily, my body seemed to absorb most of the impact and the bike got away relatively unscathed. But despite the fact that this has good quality tires, which I run tubes in, for some reason I'm old school like that. I haven't really caught on to the tubeless kind of thing yet. I like the way it performs, and I've been running these Conti Grand Prix 5000S tires, which I really love. Wonderful, smooth riding, good handling. You know, I can't say enough good about them. But of course, I have to air these up every time that I go out for a ride. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So I'll be back in just a moment. All right, so let's go ahead and air up the tire on my tarmac here. The first thing, of course, you're going to do is turn on the power to the gauge. I'll go ahead and pan up to the valve stem, and then you have to unthread the nut which locks the valve stem in place, and once that's done, you attach the pump head. And it's quite easy. This one, just make sure that you're not putting your thumb down on the bleed valve when you're doing it. Just slide it on like so, and then I like how it goes on. Almost no pressure lost when you put it on. I think this is actually a better option than those adapters which a lot of people are using on their press-to-valve bikes now, those quick clicks and things like that. They're not really necessary if you're using a good quality pump. I'll go ahead and air up the tire. I'll go ahead and fill it up. Normally I run about 80 psi in these tires. Right now it's about 84. What I want to do is get it down to 80, so I'll just go ahead and pop out a little air like so, and perfect, 80 psi. And the next thing to do, of course, is remove the valve. And I like you do it simply like that with no air pressure loss, and then of course you tighten the valve stem nut, and that's it. Alrighty then, that's the end of the review, and basically all I wanted to do is just give you a quick, I guess, overview of this pump and with a quick demonstration, and I love it, my bike loves it, and if you're looking for a good quality floor pump for your home, I really recommend the Lezyne Alloy Digital Drive. Anyway, I do have more videos in the works. If you'd like to see these, please subscribe. If you like the video, please like it. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you tune in again soon.